I'm pleased to be able to welcome my first foreign guest, Nut, to the channel. It's worth noting that he is primarily self-taught, and we would all do well to pay attention to his words of wisdom about English, languages and accents. Nut, the floor is yours.
Hello, Ulista and all the mates. My name is Nut and I'm from Thailand. I am going to work as a teacher trainee in a school. But now, as a famous coronavirus pandemic here in Thailand, my country, all schools are still closed today, so just wait for the school to reopen. Yeah, and I'm not a native speaker of English language, so I need to say sorry if I speak something wrong or make any mistakes.
Only when an individual is fluent in Thai are they able to pass judgment on your English. By the way, give Nut a thumbs up if you like his video background.
So we're going to start off with the first question. Tell us about the process of learning English. Well, first of all, a process of learning is a process which people pass through to acquire new knowledge or abilities or even behaviors. And in the learning English field, coming to school, attending a serious grammar class, try to memorize all those grammar rules doesn't seem to work for me. Instead of doing that, I think it's better if the students get exposed to the target language as much as possible. So figuratively, just think of a child. A child can speak his mother tongue, not because he goes to school at the age of 2 months or something, but it's because he hears his mom and dad or siblings speaking to him every single day since the day he is born. So he kind of absorbs the language naturally and then speak it later on naturally. So learning English has to be the same. You must let the students get exposed to the target language. So my point is that a process of learning can occur best when one does something in an enjoyable kind of way, and then he can learn from it naturally. Yeah. What 2 pieces of advice would you give to an English teacher? Well, I have actually given one away by answering the first question. As a teacher, you should let your student get exposed to the target language as much as possible. Let them listen, let them speak out, and then they can learn from it, I believe. And another advice is that you should know your students so that you can choose appropriate tactics and kind of strategy or approaches or techniques in your class to lead your students to the best goal. Question number 3. What 2 pieces of advice would you give to an English learner? Well, very easy, but a bit cliche. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to use English. Don't be shy to speak out. And then you can learn from it. You can learn from your mistakes. It's okay if it doesn't go right at first. You will learn from it later on. Another piece of advice is that know yourself best. Know what you like and then do it English way. For example, if you like cooking, it is better if you try your cooking activity in English way. Well, I mean, just try to find some recipes on maybe on YouTube or maybe online anywhere that were written in English, and then try to make a perfect dish of it. Yeah, just like that. You can learn best from your liking. This is what I believe. What is your favorite part of the Northern Irish accent? Well, actually, I personally love the Northern Irish accent so much. Well, I mean, my favorite part of the Northern Irish accent would be people speak like in a particular kind of tone or intonation. It's like up and down in sentences. This is my favorite part. I think it's really lovely every time that I hear the Northern Irish people speaking, both online, on YouTube, or maybe on the street. I actually accidentally meet up with a lot of the Irish people here in Bangkok and love it so much. It was like magnetized. What is your accent, and give one way it is different to the Northern Irish variation? Well, it is hard to explain my accent, to be honest. Well, I think my accent is a mixture of the English accent and my Thai accent because I'm Thai. And when I say that the English accent, I mean the both northern accent and the southern one. So I think it's a mixture of everything in it. Yeah, it's hard to explain. A mixture accent, I would say. And one way is different to the Northern Irish variation. Of course, it has to be the way I say how now brown cow. When I say how now brown cow, everybody in Thailand actually sound like me. Whereas people in Northern Ireland actually say something like hoi, noi, broin, koi. I'm sorry if I did it wrong. It's not easy, but well, yeah, this is the biggest difference between the accent and the Northern Irish accent. What is one skill that you are passionate? Well, I am personally passionate about doing accents. Well, I mean, in any language. Both in my mother tongue, Thai, I love to explore different accents in my country. And in English language, I personally love doing the British accent. Well, I mean, from RP to Geordie to Scouse to a bit of Scotland and of course Northern Ireland. Well, yeah. Well, I can say what I'm passionate about is doing accent in any language. Love it. The last question. How should those interested in your experiences contact you? Well, you can contact me on Instagram named Nut Sriket, which is my full name. It is spelled Nutsriket. Yes. And yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for having me and have a good day and be safe from the coronavirus.
Thank you for appearing on the channel, Nut. If you have any points or questions about anything that Nut has said in this video, please put them in the comments below or send Nut a message on Instagram and he will get back to you. Next, check out one of these Q&A sessions.